immense ovation here for a couple down to receive them.
Khan punches the air. Mohammed celebrate. England can't believe it.
My husband and I grew up watching cricket in India. Each of our childhoods were stitched together with cricketing stories, tales from our family, and a few we saw with our own eyes. But one venue always stood above the rest: Lord's, the home of that first Indian World Cup in 1983, the balcony where Sourav Ganguly made history in 2002. Since then, we've had one dream: see India play at Lord's. Today, that dream finally came true, and this is what it felt like. Lord's Stadium in London is the birthing ground of cricket. The MCC writes the laws here. You walk through the pavilion and the long room like you're stepping through history to get on the pitch. The gentle slope on the pitch makes bowling from one end feel different than the other. Players who score centuries or fifers get their name on the honor boards, leaving behind their legacy. There are so many iconic things about this ground, like the media center, which looks like a spaceship, the Father Times clock watching from above, and the iconic balcony, which has seen some incredible celebrations, from India's Kapil Dev lifting the '83 World Cup to the crazy 2019 finish. This place just keeps making stories. It's not just a stadium, it's a pilgrimage. After landing in London, we got some rest, and the next day we took a cab to the Lord's Stadium. We bought our tickets to watch the day one match of the third India vs England Test Series match. Tickets for watching the match is based on a public ballot system. It is free for anyone to enter in the ballot, and if you get picked, you will receive an email with the confirmation. If you don't get picked in the ballot, you can try purchasing in the general sales or in the Lord's resale platform. When we arrived, we saw MCC members queuing, wearing their iconic red and yellow attire. MCC is Marylebone Cricket Club, famously known for establishing the early laws of cricket. They own the Lord's Stadium and continue to play a role in updating and interpreting the laws of cricket. Cricketers can become members in 2 years, while non-players might wait as long as 29 years to get membership. We arrived about an hour before the match, so we spent some time walking around the stadium. We were so excited to see the merchandise store, where we found a lot of things like caps, hats, magnets, t-shirts, and other such merchandise which make for a memorable souvenir. My husband was super thrilled to buy different caps and hats, which even had the match date stitched on it. It was adorable to see the happiness and excitement on his face, like he was a little boy all over again. There were different entrances to the stadium, including a Barclays entrance for the UK Barclays card holders. They even received free merchandise like a magnet and a radio for live commentary. The atmosphere here is so lively, and the people around were clearly knowledgeable and genuinely interested in the sport. There were lots of food trucks to grab food during the match, including Indian options. Each day of a test match is pretty long, around 6 hours, so you can take breaks as needed as long as it's not between the overs. You can only exit or re-enter at the end of an over. Lord's also has strict dress code that you need to follow and does not allow any fancy costumes or flags into the stands. This was where we sat, and the excitement grew the moment we stepped into the stands. Seeing the iconic balcony and the pitch, it all just felt so surreal. The Indian team was already out there practicing, and we were so excited and thrilled to see them up close.
As we come up to toss time here at Lords, the two captains, Ben Stokes, England, Shubman Gill.
The people around us were deeply involved in the game, and we could hear them constantly discussing the match and the strategies. They were even bonding over things like the pitch conditions, fielding positions, and bowling styles. It was so refreshing to see such true love and passion for this sport. There's also a museum inside the stadium which you can visit. However, photos are allowed but not videos. Here are some photos that we took. You can find some iconic and historic artifacts like old trophies, scorecards, signed bats and balls, and even old team jerseys. It's so amazing to see the evolution of the sport and the historic moments that were created over the decades. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience to be at Lords and watch Team India play. It was even more special and memorable to share this experience with my husband, knowing the crazy cricket fan that he is. Even though we watched just one day of the test match, we both went back with long-lasting memories. If you love cricket and are ever visiting London, then we would highly recommend you to watch a match at Lords. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy such unique experiences, do check out our previous video on my first Durga Puja festival in Kolkata. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!